Conservation requires excellent communication skills, the ability to understand stakeholders and partners' concerns, and the ability to turn that into productive outcomes and effective solutions. And I think that exemplifies what Miistakis does, effortlessly and flawlessly.
It's always struck me that science can tell us what's happening, but it can't make us do anything about it. And what we need, of course, are bridging mechanisms to take science or knowledge and apply that knowledge to make better decisions. So I think that's the magic that is Miistakis, is the bridging mechanism of taking science to society.
Highway 3, just to give you some background information, has been identified as one of the key fracture zones in the Yellowstone to Yukon ecoregion, much like the Trans-Canada Highway in Banff National Park. But this highway hasn't been mitigated. It's a major transportation corridor. Traffic volumes are expanding and growing on that highway. It's an important connectivity area for grizzly bears, for wolverines, for lynx, and also a high incidence of deer vehicle collisions. After many, many years of work that really was initiated by Miistakis is going to be mitigated. In the next 5 years, we'll see mitigation on that highway. Miistakis should really be proud of this project, because this is a project that they initiated over 15 years ago. They've been there the entire time, and it's going to result in major ecological restoration across that highway.
One of the projects that Miistakis is currently working on with us is looking at how we prioritize wildlife movement corridors across the city, and then how we can actually take that and use it when we're considering development applications and retrofitting areas within the city's built environment to allow for wildlife movement and reduce collisions. We get narrowed down into our own little areas where biologists kind of work on the biological issue, and engineers work on the structural or engineering perspective of things. And one of the really great things about Miistakis is that they bring all of those elements together and aren't afraid to kind of weigh in and get us thinking about the broader perspective and how it impacts citizens at all levels.
The work that Miistakis has done with many municipalities to help them with a variety of conservation tools to enable the ratepayers in those municipalities to understand what's in the realm of the possible for them, for things like conservation easements, as an example. And then there's the work that Miistakis has done with the Alberta beef producers to create a better foundation of understanding about compensation programs for predator losses and the implications of that to individual ranchers, and to create a more equitable system of compensation so that we can maintain not only ranching, but maintain predators on the landscape. And then I think, lastly, although this is a short list of the many accomplishments of the Miistakis Institute, the collaborative work that Miistakis and the Cows and Fish have been doing on beavers to help communities understand the unique opportunity that beavers provide to help us deal with the double whammy of climate change, floods, and drought, that people start to understand about beavers and their virtues, how we can deal with some of the issues that they bring, and to create an opportunity for beavers to exist and perhaps spread on the landscape.
That's been their secret sauce, is taking, being able to look at big data and trying to make sense of it so that you can understand the patterns and trends out there. So, it's not just haze or fog for us. And so through infographics, through GIS, through the app, through all the tools that they've created, that's been their success. And it shows that the power of a small, focused organization can have in having an impact.
I say Miistakis is awesome. Yeah, no, I enjoy working with them. I love working with them. It's a good relationship. It's probably better than most marriages. But it's really fun. I mean, it's been fantastic to work with them.
The only problem I see is it's hard to spell.